Thomas and the Snowman Party. Christmas time is always a beautiful time on the island of Sodor. All of the engines love this time of year. Mr. Percival and Sir Topham Hatt always hosts beautiful Christmas party at different parts of the island. Arthur was finishing coming back from Harwick Station collecting the carolers. He was on his way to Lower Tidmouth Town Hall to drop off his passengers. He did not want to be late. Later on, at the Tidmouth Town Hall, beautiful decorations, lights, and the children were building their snowman in time for the Christmas party that night. Thomas, Stepney, and Percy were all very excited. "The Christmas party is going to be so amazing tonight," Percy said excitedly. "There's going to be a beautiful tree lighting, and Sir Topham Hatt is going to do the honors for the children's snowman," Percy said excitedly. Stepney was excited too. "Oh, you're right about that, Percy, my friend. It's going to be so much fun tonight. I'm sure the tree's going to look marvelous. And the snowman as well," Stepney said to Percy and Thomas. Thomas, who was also there, he was all decorated in his Christmas attire for the Christmas party that night. "Oh, I agree with you both, Stepney and Percy. This is going to be an amazing party tonight. Oh, there is so much to do. My firebox is fizzling with Christmas joy," Thomas said excitedly. Stepney and Percy agreed. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. He had important news for Thomas, Stepney, and Percy. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came. He had very important news regarding the Christmas party that night. "Thomas, Stepney, and Percy. Tonight is the annual Christmas party at the Tidmouth Town Hall. You all are going to have different jobs for this special party tonight," Sir Topham Hatt proudly announced. "Percy, you will be helping deliver the decorations, ornaments, and lights for the tree lighting tonight. Make sure to arrive on time and to make sure also there's no confusion or delay, Percy," Sir Topham Hatt said to Percy. Percy smiled. "Oh, of course, sir. I won't let you down." And Percy chuffed off in a huff, very excited. "And Stepney, you also have a very important job for the party tonight." Stepney smiled to Sir Topham Hatt. "Oh, what is it, sir?" Stepney said. "Stepney, you will be delivering the brass band and the Mayor of Sodor to the party tonight. Make sure to arrive on time, Stepney," said Sir Topham Hatt to Stepney. Stepney smiled. "I won't let you down, sir. I'll try my best." Stepney tooted his whistle, and he chuffed away. "And Thomas, you have the most important job of all for the party tonight. You are to collect a very important package from Knapford Station to take to the party tonight," said Sir Topham Hatt to Thomas. Thomas smiled his biggest Christmas smile. "Oh, of course, sir. I'm sure this package is very important. I won't let you down," said Thomas to Sir Topham Hatt. And Sir Topham Hatt left. Just then, Annie spoke up. "You know, Thomas, we do need to be on time for the party tonight. We mustn't be late. We do need to collect that package after all," said Annie to Thomas. Thomas smiled cheekily to Annie. "Oh, Annie and Clarabelle, we'll be fine. Besides, we do need to be on time for the party after all, and I do need to be a really useful engine to make Sir Topham Hatt happy," said Thomas. As Thomas was getting ready to leave, some children by their snowman looked sad. Thomas wanted to see what was going on. "What's going on here?" Thomas said, as Thomas slowly moved forward to the snowman. The children's snowman looked beautiful, but the children looked sad. Thomas decided to find out why. Hi there. I can see that your snowman is looking nice, but what's the matter? Thomas asked the children that were making their snowman. Oh, Thomas, our snowman is missing a hat. We have the button for a nose. Well, we have the buttons for eyes, the carrot for the nose, but we just don't have a hat, said the children sadly. Thomas felt sad for the children. He didn't want them to be sad in time for the Christmas party. But Thomas knew what he had to do. Don't worry, I'll try my best to find you guys a hat. But I do need to be a really useful engine and get Sir Topham Hatt's special delivery from Knapford Station. I won't let you down, said Thomas. The children smiled as Thomas tooted his whistle and he puffed away. Throughout the day, as Thomas worked hard to be a really useful engine, he couldn't stop thinking about what the children said about their snowman. Oh, I want the children to be happy. I don't want them to be sad in time for the Christmas party tonight, said Thomas sadly, as Thomas puffed on his way to Lower Tidmouth Station to collect the Christmas carolers for the Christmas party that night. That's when Thomas arrived at Lower Tidmouth Station to collect his next batch of passengers to take to Knapford Station on his way to collect the package for Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas saw Edward there. Edward was also taking passengers as well. Edward saw that Thomas looked sad. He decided to find out why. Oh, good afternoon to you, Thomas, said Edward. Oh, hi, Edward, Thomas said to Edward. Why the long face? It's the holiday season, Edward said to Thomas. Oh, Edward, it's the children's snowman. They're just missing a hat, and I don't want them to feel sad in time for the tree lighting tonight at Tidmouth Town Hall, Thomas said to Edward. Edward knew what Thomas meant. Oh, I hear where you're coming from, Thomas. I'm sure Sir Topham Hatt has something special in that package for them, because I know he doesn't want them to feel sad either, said Edward to Thomas. Thomas smiled his biggest Christmas smile to his friend Edward. Oh, thanks for the advice, Edward. I'm sure Sir Topham Hatt's package will make the children smile, said Thomas to Edward. As Edward helped give Thomas advice about the Christmas party that night, that's when they heard a familiar horn. Oh, cinders and ashes, is it Diesel? Thomas said. And Thomas was right. It was Devious Diesel. Well, well, well. Hello, Thomas and Edward. Are you guys talking about the Christmas party tonight? Diesel oiled. Edward was cross. Diesel, do you have somewhere else you can cause trouble and not be a Grinch? Edward said. Annie, Clarabelle, and Thomas were also cross at Diesel. Yeah, Thomas said. Where do you have to be at to cause trouble, Diesel? Thomas said crossly. Oh, nowhere, Thomas, Diesel oiled. Besides, I do love to cause trouble during the most wonderful time of the year, Diesel oiled. Thomas and Edward were cross, but Edward was most cross of all at Diesel. Diesel, you've caused more trouble this year on our railway than you could ever imagine. You lied to Ben, not to mention too that your lies can cause major confusion and delay. Now will you leave, please, and cause trouble somewhere else? Edward said crossly. Ugh, fine, said Diesel. But I do wish that there's no steamies on Christmas, Diesel oiled, as Diesel oiled away. Ugh, that bossy Diesel always wants to cause trouble wherever he goes, said Edward to himself. That's when the passengers got on board Annie and Clarabelle, and it was time for Thomas to go. Bye, Edward. Thanks for the advice. And also, Merry Christmas, said Thomas as he chuffed away. Merry Christmas to you too, Thomas, Edward said, as Edward saw Thomas leave to go to Knapford Station. That's when Thomas arrived at Knapford Station just in time to collect the carolers in time for the Christmas tree lighting at Tidmouth Town Hall. That's when Thomas had a question about the package. Sir? Thomas asked one of the station masters. What is it, Thomas? Said the station master. What's in that package? Will the children love it? Said Thomas to the station master. Why, of course. It is a little gift Sir Topham had made for the children, said the station master. Thomas smiled. Oh, that is good to know, Thomas said to the station master. That's when the carolers got on board Annie and Clarabelle, plus the station master gave Thomas's driver the package. All right, Thomas, said his driver, we mustn't be late. We don't want to be late for that Christmas tree lighting tonight, Thomas's driver told Thomas. Oh, of course not, driver. We need to be on time. Come on, let's go, said Thomas, as Thomas thundered quickly out. Whoa, slow down, Thomas, slow down, said Annie, as Thomas left on his way to the Christmas tree party at Tidmouth Town Hall. That's when, that night at Tidmouth Town Hall, all the engines, the mayor, and the children of Sodor were all gathered. They were being very patient for Thomas's arrival. Where is that little blue tank engine? Said Sir Topham Hatt crossly. Just then, Thomas arrived with the carolers and Sir Topham Hatt's important package. Thomas was exhausted. Sorry I'm late, sir. There was snow on the line, but I have your important package and the carolers, said Thomas to Sir Topham Hatt. Well, it's good that you're only a few minutes late, Thomas. And I do have a very important announcement to make, said Sir Topham Hatt, as all the engines listened. Since this Christmas has been truly another amazing Christmas for all of us on our railway, as well as Duke having his very first Christmas, the first part of this honor goes to the children of Sodor to finish their snowman, said Sir Topham Hatt to the children of Sodor. The children were excited. Sir Topham Hatt gave him his top hat, and he opened his package with his new top hat. The children loved their snowman, but that was not all. All the engines listened. That's when Sir Topham Hatt and the mayor both had a very important announcement to make regarding the Christmas tree. With all the hard work you all have done, said the mayor, this tree lighting is dedicated to you and our guests here at this Christmas party. So, Topham, you ready to light up the sky with this beautiful tree? Said the mayor of Sodor. Of course I am, said Sir Topham Hatt. Then all the engines waited, building anticipation for the tree. And, like magic, the Christmas tree turned on, looking beautiful and more brighter than before. All the engines were in awe of the beautiful Christmas tree at Tidmouth Town Hall. This truly is a beautiful tree, Stepney said excitedly. Let's all cheer, Stepney said. As all the engines did, Thomas, Percy, Edward, and Stepney cheered for the beautiful tree and the children completing their snowman. At Tidmouth Town Hall's Christmas party, everyone was having an amazing time. Thomas and all his friends felt glad that they did their best to make the children feel happy in time for the Christmas party. And it truly was a beautiful Christmas party at the Tidmouth Town Hall.